Well, hello. You are watching Steph with Steph on the Pedal. And today I am going to be trying Instacart for the very first time. I am going to be perfectly honest with you. I am weirdly anxious about doing this. I have no idea why. Maybe just because I don't really know what I'm getting myself into, but yeah, I'm pretty nervous and I feel weird about being nervous because I don't think I should be nervous. So at the same time, I am a little bit excited about trying Instacart just because I've not tried any of the other delivery type gigs before. I've only ever done Uber and Lyft, and I actually really like grocery shopping, so I think this could be kind of cool. Right now, maybe not. I don't know, because my grocery stores are pretty empty, which I'm sure that is the same case everywhere at the moment. I will say I've heard that in some places there are lines, long lines to check out, and I haven't really noticed that here, at least the few times that I have been grocery shopping since this all started. So we'll see how that goes. I don't really know what to expect as far as people ordering things and them not being available. So this should be interesting. No, not a clue. If you are going to sign up for Instacart, make sure you use my code. I will have that linked below. Okay, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So I'm going to go into my app. Right now it says there are 4 batches available. I was really hoping to start with something small just because I don't have a clue what I'm doing. So I know, I mean, right now, obviously, here's this. It's like 16 items. There's a little bit of a tip. I've been looking at this periodically, and I've seen some pretty good tips in here. Like, I saw a $20 tip, a $10 tip. This order, it seems to me like quite a bit of this would probably be in stock. So I guess I'm gonna go ahead and accept this order. Why am I so nervous? This is ridiculous. I should not be this nervous. I'm also wearing this little lanyard press pass thing. I don't know if I need to wear this. I feel kind of goofy wearing it. Okay. So evidently when you accept your first order, it's going to give you like an orientation and shopping tips. Okay. So I have one order waiting. I guess I am, guess I'm gonna drive to the grocery store. Okay, cool. I'll update you in a bit and let you know how it's going. Okay, so I just finished with my first Instacart order. I'm a little confused because I am not seeing my earnings in the app. Maybe it doesn't show up immediately. I hopefully closed it out, right? And so I better be getting paid for this first shopping trip that I did. I also hope that it shows me what time I accepted the order because I don't perfectly remember. It is like 3 o'clock right now, and I'm pretty sure I accepted the order around 2, which means that took me a long time. I'm really hoping that I just took a little bit longer because it was my first go, and then maybe I'll get a little bit better at it as time goes on. The grocery stores were obviously out of a lot of things. I was able to make replacements, which I felt like that process was a little bit difficult because very obvious replacements to me seemed like they wouldn't allow me to use it or I couldn't scan it. For instance, she ordered some organic chicken breasts, which they had one kind of chicken breast there, which is more than I've seen recently. So I tried to just scan the regular chicken breast to see if I could use that as a replacement, and I couldn't even scan it. And then there's no way to add it, I guess. I don't know. I don't really understand how that works. So there are quite a few items I couldn't even get, and most of the items that were on her list, I had to get a replacement for because they just didn't have what the exact item she was looking for. So maybe, you know, that's making things take a little bit longer too. And then I ran into kind of a problem whenever I got to the building. I think it's like a retirement home, and it's all behind locked doors, and there's a pad where I could dial her apartment, but because I only have her first name and last initial through the app, and and then they listed them as last name, first initial. I couldn't figure out which building she was, or which building unit number she was actually in. So she had to walk downstairs. I ended up taking her groceries up to her. She gave me like a $3 tip. And the app initially said that she tipped through the app too. So I'll be curious to see if I actually get tipped cash and through the app. I have no idea, but I'm going to go ahead and accept something else. I kind of want to try to do a bigger trip because I don't know what kind of strategy I should be using here, but to me, it almost seems like if I did accept a batch with, okay, I'm going to go ahead. Yeah, let's do that. That's $11 tip. I'm going to take that. There is a full service order. It says $20, and then there's $11 tip. I'm going to take it. Oh, maybe I should have looked at that to see if it was a bunch of items that I know they're not going to have. Okay, whatever. I'm going to take off. I'm going to take this. We're going to see how it goes. I'm pretty sure I started at 1, so I'm going to try to keep track of my earnings and do an hourly breakdown later. But so far, my nerves are shot because I don't know why I'm so anxious about this, but yeah, I don't know. I feel weird. Okay, wish me luck. Well, I just finished my second order and it felt kind of disastrous. It is now 4:30. It took me an hour and a half to complete that order, which if I get the tip that he said he was giving, it will be kind of worth it, I suppose. So he requested a lot of organic produce, and I noticed when it wasn't available, I said that, and then it said that the customer requests a refund if the item isn't available. So I just assumed that he wouldn't want the non-organic version, which I think was the wrong assumption. So I actually ended up messaging him, and I did replace some of that produce with non-organic stuff. So I definitely I have a lot to learn. I'm sure that I will get much faster at this, but I was circling the grocery store just because of the whole produce thing. He had a ton of produce in his order, and I ended up going back to the produce section after I was all the way through the grocery store just to replace some of those items. So we'll see. I don't think there's actually any available orders, which that surprises me because there are new batches. So that looks awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna take this. This says $36 plus a $17 tip. Yeah, I bet there's so much on here. Oh yeah, there's so much that, oh yeah, the store hardly has any of this stuff, which is kind of the problem I was running into with this other guy. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. I'm gonna go ahead and accept it, I guess, and just see what happens. 50 items, 265 units. Oh my gosh, this is insane. Yeah, screw it. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna accept it. All right, we'll see how this one goes. I wonder if I should message them now and just say, hey, I think a lot of these items are out. I might message them now. I think I'm gonna do that. Okay, cool. See you in a bit. I just completed my third batch. Is that what it's called? Yes, I think it's called a batch. I just completed my third batch. I am realizing that my earnings don't show up right away. So I don't think I have an accurate total for the day as of now. I have been driving from 2 to 6, so a total of 4 hours. Right now it says my current balance is at $31.50, but I don't think my last order is accounted for. I at least hope my last order is not accounted for, because that would be a pretty horrific return. My anxiety has not improved. I feel like this is maybe kind of a difficult time to be learning Instacart just because of the way the grocery stores look right now. My last trip was kind of nightmarish just because, well, for a few reasons. The first thing that happened was I'm not sure if the app wasn't working properly or if my service wasn't great or what, but I could not replace items for the life of me. Like, if I found the item, I was able to scan it and everything was fine. But if I didn't find the item and I wanted to scan a replacement, it like basically never worked. So I refunded most of the items, which, I mean, this lady, she ordered like 3 things of bleach, everything that's out at the store she was ordering. So I obviously had to refund a lot of that. I also tried to text her, and I mean, I don't know if this is what I should be doing. It felt like what I should be doing, but I tried to text her at the very beginning to say, hey, let's see if I can actually see my messages and see if I can tell you what I sent her. No, I can't, but I can pretty much remember. So what I said was, I would just like to let you know that a lot of these items won't be available and there won't be a replacement for them. However, if I do find a reasonable replacement, are you okay with me going ahead and replacing that item? And she never got back with me. So what I ended up doing was replacing a fair bit of the items, just because there was hardly anything in the exact brand that she wanted available, which I'm sure is the case everywhere right now. And the second thing that happened is that my battery was running low on my phone. So I was down to 1%. I was standing in the checkout line. I had my little barcode up, because if you've not done Instacart before, so at least with the 3 orders that I've had, it says they were online pay orders. So what I had to do was pull up a barcode on my phone, and then the grocery store clerk would just scan my barcode. That's all I had to do in order to check out. I didn't have to use my little, also get this Instacart card, which I haven't used yet. I'm sure I will at some point. So I'm standing in line, my battery is at 1%, and I'm like freaking out that it's gonna die before I am able to check out. Luckily I was able to check out, but obviously, if I'm going for a big order, I'm gonna need to have my battery fully charged, or at least somewhere close to it. I am at 34% right now. I honestly, like, I'm so anxious right now. It's just, I don't know why, but it's just, I mean, I do know why. I think just the overall vibe of people at the grocery store right now is just weird, and it makes me feel strange. And it's like everybody's out for themselves right now. The orders that I was getting, like this lady specifically, it was clear she was stocking up, and it feels weird to be doing somebody's like doomsday prep shopping. That's what I felt like I was doing, and it felt really strange to me. My phone keeps going off because I'm getting all kinds of batches, which that's one thing that's really cool about this, is that it seems consistent, and you know, as long as I want to keep shopping, it looks like I'm able to keep shopping, and that I'm not gonna have to wait for batches to come through. So I'll update you once I give my app some time to catch up. Hopefully, I'm really hoping my last order is not on here yet. Like I said, I'm currently sitting at $31.49. That is with $15 worth of tip, which based off what I've just read, it looks like the customer has like 3 days to change their mind about tipping or the amount that they plan to tip you. So I don't know about that. This is weird. This is really strange. Whoo, deep breath, deep breath, deep breath. Okay, I just checked my app again, and it looks like I'm sitting at $67.73. So that is with like $34.83 worth of Instacart payments and $32.90 worth of tips. So like I was saying before, I don't necessarily get those tips. I'm hoping that I do. If somebody changes their mind, evidently they can. As far as I know, it looks like within a 3-day time period. So yeah, if I wanted to, I could cash out the $34.83 at the moment. And then I guess there's that grace period for the tipping. So basically that's 4 hours worth of work for around $17 an hour if I do end up getting those tips. If I don't, that is absolutely horrendous and definitely not worth my time. But yeah, I think beggars can't be choosers right now. I just want to go ahead and say that if you can help it, I would not go out right now. If I had the choice to stay home and not do anything, I definitely would be. But unfortunately, I don't have a savings and I need to make money right now, or else my bank account is going to go into the negative. But keep in mind, if you have credit card payments, I mean, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just telling you what I have personally done. But a lot of credit card companies will work with you right now. Just reach out to them, see if they can put off your payment for a couple of months, see if they will reduce your payment, whatever. A lot of companies are being nice right now and take advantage of that if you need to. So anything you can do to survive, I guess. But these are very weird times for us. This is a very weird time. So I'm kind of thinking that I'm going to stick with Instacart for a little bit. I will definitely give it another shot. I am sure day one, I probably took a lot longer than I would in a few weeks from now when I kind of get the hang of things and learn how the app really works. So if you are going to sign up for Instacart, please do use my link. I'll leave that for you in the description below. Also, subscribe because I will be making more videos like this. Give this a thumbs up if it was helpful to you at all. Hit that bell notification icon so you know when I upload a video. And yeah, just stay safe out there. Wash your hands. Okay, bye.